How's it going, everybody? Shaun here, another day, another vlog. Yes, that's right, we're off to Disneyland once again. Hope you guys enjoyed my previous set of vlogs because we got to experience Pixar Fest. Well, that's done and over with. So what's the next big event that's happening right now? Well, when I'm recording this video, it's happening right now. It's Oogie Boogie Bash! Yes, we're going a second time. Second year in a row. We went last year during the 2023 season. And guess what? We had a lot of fun. We're doing it again! I'm actually going to be heading out there in just a moment. You may notice I'm not on the freeway just yet because I stopped by my P.O. box. Do you guys know I have a P.O. box? Yes, I do. The P.O. box address is in the description box below. If you guys are big-time viewers of my channel, want to send me mail, I have a P.O. box address down there. I've had this now for quite a long time. And I came this close to almost unsubscribing my P.O. box one time. It was very recent too, so oops. So yeah, I got myself a couple of things in the mail. I have some pouches. Oh my gosh, there's a lot more than I thought. Some boxes for some cards that I'll be distributing. And I also got a new manga series that I'm checking out. I actually saw this on YouTube. It was a bunch of like anime clips, and I'm like going, wait a minute, is this based on a manga? And it sure was. Look at this. So I purchased this, and if you guys know me, when I first started YouTube, which technically I started about 12 years ago, yeah, 12 years on YouTube, can you believe that? Wow. When I first started my YouTube brand, I started a series called the Human Body series. And I'm going to try and see if I can redo that again because I kind of stopped filming that midway through, or maybe a third of the way through. And I've always been a big fan of human anatomy. And I'm like, you know, I like stuff like that. Well, I came across this anime that was really interesting. And I saw it, and I was like, is this a manga? And it sure was. This book, I was fortunate to find, contains 3 volumes, much like my Yu-Gi-Oh! Mangas. It's called Cells at Work. So it's based around the human body, but the cells are people. So anything in the body, like you have red blood cell here, white blood cell there. You also have like your brain cells, platelets. They're all people, which is really bizarre. And of course, viruses are like different types of villains, like maybe evil characters and monsters and all that. So I'm gonna check it out, see if this is anything interesting. And I saw the anime and I was like, okay, alright, this looks decent. So I got the first 3 volumes here. Your amazing body. Meet the team of cells working around the clock to keep it healthy. They'll fight against threats from seasonal allergies to pneumonia to get it on your feet again. The smash hit manga in a collected omnibus series. Heart-pumping praise. I'm actually looking forward to this. I think it's in black and white too, isn't it? Yep, it's black and white. That's okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This looks like a lot of fun. Anyways, yeah, so new manga series I'm checking out. I've checked out a lot of stuff. I've checked out Attack on Titan, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously. And now I'm checking out Cells at Work. Alrighty. And yes, this is actually an English translation. This technically was written in Japanese. And this is supposed to be in English, but the way you read manga is from right to left. So normally when you read manga, it's from left to right. In the Japanese culture, you read from right to left, so it's a little different. So technically, you'd be starting off here, but usually there'll be something here. Oh no, they don't have it in this one. Interesting. But usually in mangas here in America, they'll say like, hey, you're reading this the wrong way. This one doesn't. Interesting. All right, guys. Well, I got my packages. It's time to head to the happiest place on earth, which we call Disneyland. And then later tonight, Oogie Boogie Bash. It's gonna be about an hour before we get to Disneyland. By the way, this collision shop and unfortunately the smoke shop here, that used to be one whole studio for a very special person by the name of George Barris. In case you don't know, George Barris is well known, or was well known, I should say. He passed away a few years ago. He was well known for building and creating some of Hollywood's biggest picture cars, including the DeLorean, Time Machine from Back to the Future, the Flintstone cars. He built the Bunster coach, the Batmobiles, a bunch of the Fast and the Furious cars. The list goes on. It's amazing what kind of a career this guy had, building all these legendary cars. It's just sad to see that studio become what it is right now. He sold that, or at least his family sold that a few years ago after he had passed away. But it was cool seeing all the different vehicles in the windows there of the shop. But unfortunately, after he passed away, they sold the place. And now it's 2 different shops. It's sad. I remember seeing the Batmobile in the window a few times. In fact, I think I mentioned this quite a few times here on the vlog series. Or I mean, well, I have it on the vlog series, but on this channel as well, the Disneyland video series. But years ago, I got to ride the original 1960s Batmobile when I was wearing my Robin costume, which was pretty cool. In fact, I'll post some pictures for you right now. So, on your screen, that is me in front of the Batmobile, just hanging out, chilling, freaking out because this is the freaking 1960s Batmobile. And then, at this point, they're starting to return all the vehicles back into the studio. And one of the guys that works on the vehicles was like, back to the Batcave. And then he gets in the Batmobile, starts it up, and he's like, hop in. And so I literally got to sit in Burt Ward's Robin seat. There I am, right there, in the Batmobile, chilling, having a great time. My dad's taking the pictures, obviously. Oh man, that was an experience I'll never forget. Because, you know, it's not every day that a kid, like a young teenager like myself, got to ride in an actual production-used Batmobile. So, that was a lot of fun. That was actually really, really cool. Uh-oh, well, it did say we were going to hit a lot of traffic today, so, yep. It's going to be another traffic vlog. We're passing by Griffith Park over here on the right. In just a moment here, we're going to be passing by Charlottetown Museum, the train museum I'd love to go to. I have a whole channel about that as well. My 4th channel. Uh-oh, we have an incident by Stadium Way. That's why everybody's slowing down. Ooh, that's going to be a while. Yikes. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. So, a lot of that traffic was actually heading towards Glendale. So, I don't know what it was saying that we were getting all backed up for, but, oh, wait, actually, nope, here we go. Now we're getting backed up. So, this is where the incident was. Because it's near more towards the Stadium Way off-ramp and where Dodger Stadium is. So, a little bit of traffic heading towards Glendale, Pasadena, but now starting to hit a little bit of traffic just past the golf courses over here, the Wilson and Harding Golf Course. Still by Griffith Park, just passed by the LA Zoo. Tregnan Golf Academy will be on the right at some point here. I haven't been back there in ages. Wow. But now we're starting to hit the traffic that we were told about earlier. And there it is once again, folks, the Citadel. Mostly outdoor shops, but hey, want to visit it at some point. I keep promising that I'll be visiting the Citadel at some point. If any of you guys have ever been to the Citadel, let me know in the comment section down below. I know it's a bunch of shops and all, but what do you think? Is it worth visiting? It's a poster there for Ronald Reagan up there. Still hitting traffic, but it's getting a little better. Still driving. So, what is going to be happening while we're at Oogie Boogie? Well, obviously, much like what happened last year, we'll be checking out all the different, like, treat trails and the Villains Grove, if we are able to go to it, because, you know, I've been hearing it's been a little busy. Definitely want to see the parade again, the Boo to You parade. Definitely want to see more characters. Definitely want to see more characters this year. I have seen a few characters online. Oogie Boogie obviously is going to be there. Judge Doom. I was going to say Dr. Doom. Whoops. Judge Doom is going to be there. There's a couple new characters, but other than that, should be a very interesting night. The event goes until 11 p.m. I do not know if I'll be sticking around that much, but we will see. Definitely want to get most of the characters out of the way and maybe hit a few rides here and there. Before we go to Oogie Boogie Bash, though, I will be stopping in at Disneyland. Now, Disneyland technically isn't a part of Oogie Boogie Bash. Oogie Boogie is a separate ticketed event, which means I bought a separate ticket to get into Disneyland. So, yeah, that's what I did last year, and I'm doing it again. We're going to be putz around Disneyland for a bit. I don't know if we'll be going on any rides or anything. Afterwards, going to hit downtown Disney, and then later on, the event officially starts at 5, but early entry is at 3. I definitely will not be able to make it at 3, so probably around 5 o'clock when it officially starts, I'll be heading to Oogie Boogie. The question is, though, who am I dressing up as? Because last year, I was Bowser. Who am I dressing up this year? No, it's not Mario. May notice I got my goatee once again. I shaved it off a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh, should I have shaved it at that point? But it was getting really long. But glad it's actually where it is now, because there is a character that does have a pretty significant looking goatee that Disney sort of owns, but is owned by a different group that they'll be dressing up as. So yeah, spoiler in case you know who it is. Anyways, oh boy, it is warm. Coming up to Beach Boulevard and Knott Avenue, which means we're in Knott's Berry Farm territory. My last road trip, I stopped by the Target over here, got some cool Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and made a quick pass by Knott's itself. Not today though. I'm doing okay. I'm alright. Yeah, Knott's Berry Farm is going to be right over there. Yep, there it is. I see it. Supreme Scream, there's Sky Cabin, there's Accelerator. Nice. In just a moment, we're going to see the off-ramp that has all the boysenberries over here. Beach Boulevard, there it is. That's where Knott's got its start, right there. Knott's Berry Farm, there are the boysenberries. It's also a good indication that we're almost to our destination, which is, of course, Disneyland. I've always wanted to capture these things on camera as I'm coming up here. These giant poles, these are lights. These are gigantic lights that light up this entire area. They're like LEDs. Like, they're really cool, but man, are they bright. There's a bunch of them in this small one area right in here. Lights up the whole area. I guess they've had issues over here in the past with unwanted visitors or something, but hey, it's pretty cool. And it's in that one section too. That's it. This is like the last one right here. Weird. But hey, cool though. Disneyland Drive right there, 2.5 miles away. Normally we will hit a little bit of traffic in like maybe a minute or so, but who knows? We might miss it. It's interesting because I've only been to like the Toy Story parking structure maybe at least 3 different times, I think. Because I remember the last time I was at the Toy Story parking lot, that was during VidCon of 2015 or 2016. But I haven't really been parking in the parking lots since then, because I've always parked in the parking structure. Actually, don't forget, there used to be the Chip and Dale parking lot and Pinocchio, which is where the Pixar Pals parking structure is now. Completely blocked, which means we'll be going the normal route where the street light is. There's the back side of Batu. Always so cool to see those when you're getting close to the parking structure. Still amazing Rise of the Resistance is in this big building right here. That's incredible. And here we are. Slowing down to 14 miles per hour. Alrighty guys, well, I have parked. We are here, yay! Finally, gosh, I thought I was gonna be on the road for a while, about an hour, over an hour actually, but yeah, the app at first said I was gonna be on the road for 2.5 hours, but it was thankfully just an hour. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to check out my other episodes of all my episodes of Mealtime at Disneyland, including my vlogs, my ride-throughs, my POVs, and all that fun stuff. We're gonna visit Disneyland for a little bit and then head into Oogie Boogie Bash. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Until then, thank you so much for watching. See you all next time here on the Disneyland video series. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and click the bell icon to be notified of when a new video will be going live. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more Disneyland fun. To stay connected, follow me on Instagram at Shaun Allen Films, and follow my other channels, the Educational Series, the Vlog Series, and the Travel Town Series.
As always, thanks for watching.